Hello, Aries. Welcome. This is going to be your reading from now to the end of February. If you're new, hello, my name is Amber. It's nice to meet you. If you're returning, thank you for lending your energy to the channel. If you find anything here that can help you, hit that like button so I know. If you find anything here that can help someone else out, go ahead and share. We love to share healing around these parts. And if you want to hear more from me, just hit that subscribe button and you will be notified at the next posting of readings or whatnot. And let's get into this reading. Spirit guide, guardian angel, divine energy, universal energy. What do you have for Aries? What would you like for them to know, pay attention to, or be aware of at this time? Only allowing truth, honesty, love, and acceptance within this space. This is interesting, Aries. The first thing I'm seeing here is that you're ready to release yourself from someone. Okay? It feels like they have a connection with you or they're not ready to let you go. They're trying to have some sense of control over the situation. And it's like you're not having that. I don't know how to explain it. But you're just like, I am a free agent. I can choose what I want. I can do what I want to do. I feel like at first you were super passionate about this relationship or this person, and really focused on making them happy and doing everything for them or trying to make the relationship work or whatnot. And it just wasn't working out. It's interesting because it feels like it just wasn't working out. And you tried to make the best of a situation, but your thought process has changed. I feel like there's a turn. Your thought process changed and you don't think that way anymore. It's like I can't even say that, Aries, because I feel like there's two different groups of people. There's one group of people who are like, I finally see what this person is about. I'm not really into this. I need to move on and make the steps to get out of it. We're just two different people. And then I see another group of people who think, now this is just presenting us with the fact that we're two different people and these are things that we need to work on. But I feel like for that group of people, you've done this before. This isn't the first time. Yeah, that's what I got from that. about to put all these cards out. Ain't about to happen. I was going to say I felt like new love was coming in. That's funny. For some of you, you do have an opportunity for something new. Or to open up a door to something that'll actually make you happy. Okay? The World card, it's time to put an end to something, okay? There's an ending, a conclusion, and I feel like it was based on lies. And what I feel about that is, I feel like you were holding on to something, like holding on to a situation, hoping for the best, you know, hoping for the best in the situation, and you were being your own worst enemy by continuing on that path. But I also feel like it was something that you had to do. It was a lesson you had to learn. It's something you had to see, right? You had to figure out what actually made you happy. I feel like at first it did, but it was kind of like a blind happiness is what it feels like to me, okay? Making the decision to be like, this is the person that is for me forever. And ignoring the things that were the problem, or pushing that to the side and hoping that you can kind of blast through it or work through it and then get to the other side where it could be better. I definitely see you holding on to that, trying to make the best of a situation, and then being hurt. Being hurt by the fact that either you meet someone, okay, that initiates this newfound love for you, or you find new love for yourself, or you have a child and now you look at things differently. But this is a wake-up call or an enlightenment. Something happens here, whether it be a person or a situation or just a feeling that you have. Okay? You realize that love is a choice. And even though you made that choice, it doesn't mean that someone else made that choice for you. But it's almost like you got yourself content in this situation by not expressing, because the Hangman talks about you sacrificing. You are making this sacrifice, not really expressing emotions, feelings, or even saying what needs to be said. And all that's about to change. Right? Because I feel like it's bothering you. You feel like you're missing out, or things are not fair, things are not right. There's the Devil card, right? It's about being connected to something that has been over. It feels like it had already ended. I do have a confession to make. I did do your reading earlier, and I didn't know what direction it was going in. I was doing the reading, and then I pulled the oracle cards, and then I got it more. But I couldn't figure out what was happening, because it feels so transitional, to be completely honest, Aries. So it just feels so transitional. So it's almost like you're in it fully and then you're out of it. It's very, I don't know. Anyhow, there's an opportunity for something new, okay? But you have to leave something behind. Something that you really cared about, or something that was once really influential in your life, which is part of the reason why you held on to it. And you also made this choice to be content in it, right? And you're realizing that you've actually found some strength within yourself. And it's so interesting. I don't know where it came from. It's like it's like you were working on this to get to build up to your mansion, let's say. Okay? If you keep working on this, you're going to get the mansion you ever wanted. And you're realizing that you are you still living in a farmhouse. And it doesn't seem to be working up to the mansion. And you realize that you have to sacrifice the idea of mansion living because you are happier in the farmhouse. And so that's where you leave this dream behind. You go through a sense of letting things go, healing yourself, going through your grieving process, and still feeling content on the other side. So you're now noticing all the things that you weren't paying attention to. You're now seeing that things are two-sided. It's not always about one side. There's another side that's involved. So you can want all these magical things and think all these positive things and everything's going to work out and we're going to get married and we're going to have this happy house. But then maybe it's not for me to be with this person or have this situation that I don't so direly, I guess is the word I want to use, want it. And this is all I could think about and this is all that I wanted. But maybe there's something else out there for me. And then that door opens. That door opens for you. It could be a person that comes into your life, an opportunity, something that really makes you happy. Okay? This was a big part of your life, yes. But this is what makes you happy now. And it's almost that this makes you so happy that you're willing to deal with the burdens of releasing this and the lies that came with it in order to have this happiness. So you're liberating yourself, Aries. Beautiful. You were not in control. By letting the lies continue, you were not in control. But you were definitely in love. You were definitely in love. The problem is you both want two different things. Always arguing, conflict, not going in the same direction. It seems like to get in any direction that you wanted to get with this person, there was conflict. Either way, either direction. I do feel like this was a person that had been in your life for a long time. I definitely feel that. See? You got comfortable or content with this person. And you had made a decision to choose it, to not stand in between, and to just make a move forward, to just go forward, because this person had been in your life for so long, or they played a big part. And that's what's so interesting is, what you don't understand is you made a choice in love here. Because of the connection, like because you've known this person for a long time, or you felt like it could work out, you made a decision, and that fantasy is clearing out for you, Aries. It's officially clearing out. Okay? And you're actually starting to heal from this and move on. It's like you're accepting the situation for what it is. Or you're starting to, especially at the beginning of February, middle of February, somewhere around there. The beginning, middle. Your perspective is changing. This was a weak point for you. This is something you didn't want to think about. You didn't want to focus on. It was a weak point. And now you have to think about it because you're assessing your situation and your direction, right? It is scary to have change. But when you're not moving, nothing's growing, and you're just sitting in that lie that you're brewing for yourself. It's almost like feeling like your life is a lie. This situation is a lie. This person is a lie. because you saw what you wanted to see, you know? So it's about you finding contentment and working on that. Working to go beyond being content. Okay? It's like you're working to redefine it, because you sitting in this content space and being okay with it isn't really getting you anywhere. You're not investing into anything. Yeah. So now that you're paying attention to what you didn't see, because there's an opportunity here, this could definitely be someone coming into your life, okay? Because there's this open opportunity to do something you enjoy or be with someone that you enjoy, you realize that you're going around in circles with this. And you're ready to make those changes in your life. Even if you have to move slowly out of something into something new, you're going to do that. But it's time for you to make that sacrifice. Not for anyone else but yourself. Let's talk about this new energy. You're worried about someone else being frustrated about this new move that you're making, okay? But you see something here that's worth taking on the burden, I see. I feel like the person you're with feels like there's more to be done. It's like it's like they're trying to relive this thing with you, even though you're like, why are we doing this? You know, but I feel like that's something they always do to try to balance the situation or make it not so bad, you know? Yeah, that's something they need to face. They're not ready to face leaving you or being without you. I feel like you're almost like a crutch for them in a way. Yeah, I feel like you're willing to take on the burden for yourself because you're looking for something better. I definitely see that. Like, you've held on too tight to whatever this is for so long and feeling like it was just a bad judgment for you. Some of you may hold on to it a little bit longer just to see, because of what you've been through with this person. You're not ready to let it go. But it just seems like eventually you'll feel like it's a bad move or a bad judgment. Yeah, you won't win at this, you know, because it's just unhealthy. There's some unhealthiness about it. Now, with this Five of Swords in reverse, it talks about you kind of like apologizing to yourself. You know, or apologizing to this person in a way where you're like, feeling bad for feeling like this isn't going to work, or feeling bad for wanting to leave this behind. Apologizing to them, you know, for feeling this way, or even apologizing to yourself for allowing this to happen for too long. It could be it could be both of those things. Okay, so let's get into your oracle cards, Aries. All right, Aries, let's get into your oracle cards. Spirit, what do you have for Aries? What would you like them to know? Aries, looks like it's time to let the past be the past, as scary as that may be. It looks like you did have a good run, you know, but there's something better out there for you. And it's interesting because they're telling me two things with this card. You've gotten to know this person that you have been with, or this person that's coming back into your life, as much as you can possibly know them. You know, there's nothing magical that's going to happen. There's no sudden change in situations. It's like they're almost saying to me, what are you looking for? You know? But you have an opportunity to get to know and grow with someone else, you know? But you have to be able to open and let yourself do that. So you have to let go of the past in order to gain what you need in the future. It's okay. It's okay to make changes, as scary as they may be. Especially with these two cards, they talk about you needing to have spirit there with you, and noticing when your angels and spirit guides are trying to intervene in a situation for you to make it better, and putting your worries in the God box to allow God to handle them, or allow your universal guides or whatever it is that you believe in to handle the situation for you. You know, they're saying to me that you have talked as much as you can talk. You have done as much as you can do, and now it's out of your hands. There is change coming. You just kind of have to go with it, you know? All right, Aries, so thank you so much for allowing me to do this reading for you. I love you. If you need a private reading, links in the description box below, or you can go here to that website. I'll be more than happy to help you. Have a wonderful month. Bye-bye.